We're live. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Are we live?
We are live. We're live, right?
Should be.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the program, everyone. What's happening?
No, it says you're offline.
How the fuck
Yeah.
am I offline?
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
How am I offline? I hit start streaming.
Okay.
You're
Well,
on Kenny Rainier, or
Yeah.
someone like a
are you
band
doing
account?
this on? Are you doing this on Kenny TV or Kenny Rainier?
Kenny Rainier.
Yeah,
That's
the one
why
that
you're
you
used
got
to
banned
doing
from.
this on Kenny TV.
Because my key is on mine. Your key is on
Well, you
yours.
have to just change the key, dude.
Oh my god,
It's not
dude! I
hard.
can send you the key right now. It's not that big of a deal.
Just send it to me on next. I'm on mine for tonight because that's the key I have.
You're not live,
How am I not
Kenny.
live?
You can't go live. You got banned. We just talked about this.
No, I did the test show. I wasn't banned on that.
Well, you're offline for some reason then.
Let me go look. Let me go Chrome
Okay.
first.
Kenny, can you? I'm gonna text it to you. Okay.
How can I be off when I did the test show and said I could stream?
I don't know, dude, but you're offline.
Let me go. Hold on. What the hell is going on?
Oh, you need to click go live then on your fucking I don't know, dude. It says 2 more ways.
Start
It's like you have it.
Key, man. I'm
Start
sending you the
stream
key
should
right
start it immediately. You're going to
now. Every fucking time. Every time.
You're gonna have to learn this, man.
7. Oh, Sans is a new subscriber. Yeah.
Kenny, I'm sending you the key right now.
Hold the fuck on. Let me go on my channel. That should clear everything.
You have the key. I sent it to you.
Okay, well, I did
You
the
have
test
the
show.
key.
I did the test show.
Keeper. I don't know about the test show, bro, but you're doing something wrong. So
It says live now. So you're wrong. It says live now. You're 100% live. Wrong.
now it's live.
Okay, so you don't have to send me a key. We're live. Well, hello, everyone. What is happening? All right, I've been reading lately Jim Morris interview that's very revealing. It said he didn't go to that many shows, and in his subconsciousness, he always have been building a concert. He started to hear music on the beach at in '66. Right, he heard a song and he had to just write it down and do it himself. That sounds pretty cool, right? I thought it was very insightful. You guys find that insightful?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great Rolling Stone interview. This was the bearded Morrison in '69.
Okay.
They went to a local bar that Morrison was a regular at, of course. And the chef left, so they couldn't have dinner and a beer, so they just had some beers.
Everyone, I apologize that we are streaming on Kenny Rainier live stream this evening. I have no idea why we are.
Well, because that's the key I have, but soon we'll do it.
Well, I just sent you the keys to the other one. And it's not the core 4. It's only the 3 of us.
For some reason, Weaver rather be drunk than be here. Well, you know, it's all right. We can do this 3 show. I
The
can work
problem
with it.
alcoholic.
I can work with it. In fact, I can add somebody at some point during this, and I might. There you go.
You should bring Ryan in here.
We'll see how this goes.
Exactly.
This is pretty good. Maybe we'll add him in a bit. Maybe he's doing something. I don't know. What's wrong with just 3? Not entertaining enough?
Well, Kitty's beat because she just did like her typical triathlon, 50-hour
energy.
no sleep bike ride, so she's sleepy.
Energy.
I'm gonna want to ask you about the
What?
that whole getting mugged thing. That's the story. But we gotta let people trickle
That's
in
not
here.
recent. Thing.
Yeah, I was at dinner tonight and I get a text from Billiam saying Kenny got mugged.
It's not a recent thing. We were
And
just
I'm
talking
sitting
about.
at dinner and I'm like, Kenny is getting mugged in
No.
White Plains right now.
It's not a thing.
I wonder if
Jesus.
Kenny is okay.
Could you please not say where I really live? I live in Westchester.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want that, Kitty.
Okay, so please don't say that. I should have said that
Kenny.
before we
Kenny.
Okay.
Randy Gurrell says, can you get rid of the white on the bottom and make the picture bigger?
Jesus.
So basically, Kenny, what you want to do is cut me off because it's just a still picture of me, okay? You want to expand this, drag it from the bottom left corner so that you and Tovar are big and I'm cut off.
Oh, he did it. Oh, wait.
Better?
No, you had it a second there.
Good? Are we good?
No, you had it.
The first thing you did had it.
Good review, right? Good?
Cut me off. Forget about me.
Are we good?
No. Cut me off and make yourself bigger.
I'm trying to.
Kind of close.
You had it for a second, dude. Okay, now drag it, the bottom left hand.
Yeah.
Drag it out so you're bigger. Expand it. Yes. Now keep moving it towards the center. Good. Stop. Now make it bigger.
Yeah.
Make it bigger again. Expand it.
Trying to. Wow.
Expand.
Wow.
Can you zoom in, Kenny?
Wow.
Oh boy.
Is that good?
No, it's shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It looks great.
Can you zoom in, Kenny? Can you zoom in?
It looks good on my end.
All right, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
You could be bigger.
That's better. That's fine.
Now I lost my fucking train of thought.
You want to make it bigger? Can you want to pull it out like pull it like putty? Make it bigger. Pull the window. Pull the window, dude.
I was talking, and now this is all you're fucking focused on.
Pull it open.
I lost my last train of thought. Thanks, everybody.
No, I got you. No worries, bro. What was how was it getting mugged? Remember, that's what we're gonna talk about.
Can we just talk about? I don't want to fucking work on this and lose all my trains of thought.
Okay, go ahead, talk, buddy.
All right, Kitty. It wasn't a recent thing. They're just talking about, and I said that I got mugged a few times in the past by a real gun and a real knife in New York City, and by actors where I live. Yeah, they're pussies where I live, so they don't use a weapon on you. They just tell you, oh yeah, I can get drugs. Then they're not selling you, I can get drugs. They're just telling you the robbing of your money by acting, saying, I can get this, I can get that, and just running away eventually with your money. And you think they're
so you had like a street performer pretend that he needed drugs and he really gave
pretty much.
Yeah, instead of being a real man and robbing you with a gun, he acted his way out of your money. He's a pussy. Right. If he should have just said, I can't get drugs, I'm robbing you, pull out the gun, and really do real robbery. But he's a pussy.
Nah, that's dangerous, bro.
I only failed for it twice. They're real robbers, they would have pulled out a gun. They're not. Obviously, they're pussies. There's no real men here.
Kenny, what are you smoking?
Kenny?
Black and mild switch. I did quit, but I could easily quit nicotine again by getting CVS Nicorette gum. It's only $16. I'll do it tomorrow.
Whoa. What word did you just say? Did you just...
What? Nicorette gum.
Whoa, dude, you said it again. Whoa.
It's a Nicorette gum. Nicorette.
Racist.
I didn't say anything else. Nicorette gum. It's actual.
You keep saying it. I don't know why.
I said Nicorette gum.
Jackson's gonna be on your ass,
I didn't say anything else, Dick. So stop fucking.
So Kenny, before we came on here, you were telling us about when we were setting the stream up. You were telling us about women's hair.
Oh yeah, I look for really hot hair before I talk to anyone.
So that's like your prerequisite is a woman with hot hair.
That's I don't look at anything else. If the hair ain't gorgeous and hot, I'm go. The rest won't be. Well,
okay, but what is hot hair?
Well, you've hot hair, so.
What is hot hair?
What does a sexy haired lady look like to you? Like, is it a redhead with like,
doesn't matter what color
hair?
it is.
Is it redhead, short hair?
If it looks really hot, like let's see, Anna Karnikova. That's hot hair, or did.
What the hell are you talking about, Kenny?
A tennis star. I got a picture of her on my bulletin board.
Let's look.
You want me to grab the picture?
Oh, Anna Kournikova, the tennis player.
Yeah, that hair's pretty hot.
Kenny, isn't that like 20 years old? You have a Maxim magazine from 20 years ago?
No, that's not 20 years ago. Let's see what the date is here. Looking for the date. That's 04. That's not 20 years ago. It's 04.
Okay. 14 years ago.
That hair is still hot, no matter what time period it's from. Hairspray.
Why is that hair hot? I want to get into specifically what is it about that hair that is hot.
Right, let's see. I'll start nothing else. I'll just look at the hair. All right, it's very matted. There's a lot of it. All right, so it's very flowing. There's a thickness to it.
You like matted hair?
Like there's a lot. Like, yeah, I like a lot.
Kenny, if you could bang any dead musician, who would it be?
Hold on.
Girl-wise.
Hold that question for a second. If you can put your fingers through it, and it's almost hard to get them out, that's hot hair. There's a lot of it.
When what you put your fingers through it and what happens?
It's almost hard to get them out.
So it's not
so
it's just a mess. It's like a rat's nest. That's hot.
No,
That's hot hair.
no, there's a lot of it. And it's very high up.
High up? It's full, you mean? It has body?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It has volume.
Your hair has body. Your hair.
Like, you don't like it to be straight and flat?
No. Total turn off.
Okay.
I stared the other parts.
When it was stuck in the
I stared
hair.
the other parts of that photo a lot because she's not wearing a lot, but I mostly stared at her.
So would you say that she is your ideal?
Not total. I like tits a little bit bigger, but you know.
Yeah.
She's got good ones.
So she's what, like a 4 or a 5?
No, I'd say Anna is a 10. You're a 10.
Who just went live, Kenny?
But you are voluptuous, so you are my ultimate body type. She is not. So whether you are on the internet and I talk to you all the time, I would still ask you out if I saw you somewhere because you're voluptuous.
That's not saying much, Ken.
Wow. That's saying I would still ask you out either way. But being live on the air all the
Ryan,
time,
you're gonna take this?
being live
I thought
on the
Ryan
air
and Kitty
all
were an item.
being live on the air all the time, I talk to you, so build up my confidence to ask you out more easily. Right. I was talking to you all the time, so I could lose my nerve and just get it over with and not think about it. Like, my favorite lyrics by Rollins is a great lesson. It's a song called Do It. Don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Do it! That's right. It's a great workout song, too. And it's the thing
Kenny, so what if she friend zones you, though, Kenny? What are you going to do then?
Well, Kitty did friend zone me. It's all right. We're great friends.
She did?
We're great friends, so I don't care. I have a great friend.
That's right. We're great friends.
I'm like Ronnie the limo driver. I'm like Scores Man. I want to hang out with guys and girls who doesn't like it. Go fuck themselves. Oh! So I'll just toss in more guys and girls. And eventually,
what does that mean, hang out with guys and girls?
It means
Meaning you're open to sexual experiences of both men and women?
No, it just means I hang out with lots of people. So you friend zone me, the next girl won't. Right. That's what it means. You're hanging out with lots of guys, so you're around lots of girls because guys are around lots of girls. Right, so I like to hang out with guys and girls who don't like to go and fuck themselves. Oh. But really, if Periscope people didn't bully me, it wouldn't push my buttons, piss me off, and make me create Ken Television. Right, I got pushed to the limits and said, fuck you, I'm going to strike back. So if like the hardcore guys got pushed to the limit, getting beat up for having blue hair every day, they shaved their heads and said, that's it, we're not going to fucking take it anymore. Same thing with me. People kept on bullying me on Periscope that I woke up one day, my Nook broke by accident. I said, I'm going to create a new account. I'm going to push fucking back till they fucking hate my ass. I don't fucking care.
So,
yeah.
You could basically say your biggest haters are your biggest inspirations, huh?
That's true, but really, I like to really take them all in a room and punch them in the face 10 million times. I'm not going to do that, but really, I like to do that. I've already done it in my mind. It was really, I could have gone the, I'm going to strike. It could have gone so many different ways. I'm going to strike back, but I could have chosen different roles, like different views, like I'm going to stalk all of them. Not what I would have done, but could have. I'm going to get off the grid, or I'm going to strike back. I decided to go with plan one.
Kenny, can you tell us about your early days in Special Olympics and how Coach found you and wanted you on the team and all that stuff?
Yeah, how did you get scouted?
It wasn't really like that. I was in an independent living program, and they had a team. I was on there. That's all how it happened. It wasn't really like a coach found me or anything. It was independent.
What made you want to choose basketball, though, like something else?
I don't know. At the time, I liked basketball. I was okay at playing it, good enough to make the team. I wouldn't do it now, even if I was younger, because I stopped liking basketball a while ago.
What position did you play on basketball?
Center. These days, or any days, I wouldn't be tall enough to play center in the NBA because those guys are 7 foot tall at least. At least.
Kenny, do you sometimes hate how tall you are?
I'd be the height of a guard, not my position. So guards are start around 6'5". I didn't play that position. That's a big reason why I didn't go out for the NBA, because all the centers were 7 foot tall and I'm not. Maybe I'd switch the position as a guard if I was going for an NBA, but I'm not. I never was going to. I wasn't good at. Didn't want to get that into it. I like watching sports more than playing. So I sucked at most sports.
Hey man, props though still to you for I love basketball. I would have loved.
Plenty of athletes.
I knew plenty of athletes. Is there any way you can get a tape of that?
What?
Is there any way you can get a tape of that?
No.
No?
No.
You don't have any?
No, I don't have any. I knew plenty of players in sports, but none of us really were that close to the top jocks. A few of us had access to one because he was the real Ferris Bueller, but he would say hey to anybody. He was the real thing. You know, Ferris Bueller says hi to everybody. If you're in the hall when he is, doesn't matter if you're nothing, like a misfit, a freak like me, or a geek, or jock like him. He said hi. He's in the hall, you're in the hall. Just like
you Ferris think you're Bueller. A freak, Kenny?
What? Yeah, definitely. Proud to be a freak. Freaks broke all the rules. Yep. All my friends.
The testicular fortitude.
all the people in the Friday crew were freaks. Most definitely. None of the jocks were top jocks because they were too much of a freak to be that. So they'd be on the team. They just didn't have the Letterman jacket. Maybe one of them had a Letterman jacket for wrestling. That doesn't really count. That's not top 20.
I gotta ask you this now. Did you go to any like you got in the Special Olympics? That's really cool and all. Was there a prize? And then 2, did you take special classes in school, or did they kind of just let you go and Because you seem like you're not really Special Olympics.
I took some. I never did the Special Olympics in high school or anything. That wasn't until like beyond high school. When I was in my 20s. I had special classes in history till the 11th grade. I graduated in mainstream. I still had it in English and all English, like reading and all. Yeah.
Hey man, that's cool.
I never made it to senior year. Senior year, the greatest thing about the first 2 semesters.
Why didn't you make it to senior year?
At regular high school, I was too bad to make it.
Bad?
I got kicked out of school. Too bad to make it.
Is that when you got sent to the special school?
No, it was an independent living program, so it wasn't a special school. It was a school, but in a sense, if you already graduated high school, you didn't have to go to school part, but it's still an independent living program.
So you didn't have like a yellow bus pick you up each day, and maybe a little shorter than the other ones. You didn't have like a group of friends you could get on a bus with and get to school each day. Like
no, you could take
what'd you do?
There's a bus you could take to school, to the high school, the regular high school I went to before I went to boarding school. But
what was it? Was it a little short Like, was the bus kind of like half size?
No, it's about regular
Okay,
size.
I have to make an admission.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I had to ride the short bus in high school
Why, Kitty?
because my house was, I mean, I didn't take it all the time. It was only like when my friends like were not driving. Because my house was like near a bridge
Wow.
that like the regular bus couldn't go over. So like it was like me and one other kid, and we had
The
to
other
take.
retarded kid.
But my friends were so freaking jealous of the short bus because it was like air conditioned. It was like really nice.
There's a bus
And
you could take.
It like went directly to my house. It was awesome.
There's a bus that you could take after school at my high school, but you have to pay to be on it. It's like $1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kenny, yeah. So I don't know how you're able to still live stream after you got your copyright.
No, they just destroyed the show. That's all they did.
Oh,
They took
yeah.
the
You're
show
lucky
down.
then, dude, because mine got a copyright. And I didn't even play anything that much like that. But, yeah. I mean, so you know now not to play. If you're gonna play music, you gotta just delete it.
Yeah,
And that's the same thing with your 24 stream when it's
I
coming
got
up.
the message. I got the memo.
20. Okay.
I got the memo. It's fine. It's all cool.
Who bought the 24/7 camera, Kitty? Or was it everybody's donations? Everybody kind of thing.
Have you guys heard?
I mean, I bought it.
Okay.
I was
whatever.
going to talk about a record.
Oh, that's cool,
Have
dude.
you guys heard?
I just was gonna say.
Have you guys heard?
I was gonna say we should be thanking you, if anything.
Have you
Sorry,
guys
Ken.
heard
Go ahead,
the
Ken.
Moody Blues Days of Future Past? It sounds like a fucking symphony throughout the whole record.
Wow.
The beginning of the
I haven't
record,
heard.
for the first few songs, sounds like what's building up to. It sounds like Nights in White Satin because it's building you up to what's on the other side. The whole thing, the entire record, sounds like a fucking long-ass symphony. It's great.
I don't know who that person is, King.
No, it's the Moody Blues. Record's Days of Future Past. I'll bring it here and I'll read some
Hey,
stuff from it.
speaking of music, did you send that Kings of Leon set yet? Kitty?
No, but hold on. I'll read you what's on the back of this. Insightful shit. I won't read all of it.
You want to look tired, Jessica?
I'll read a
I'm
little bit
always
into it. This is
cheeky
pretty
eyed.
cool. What happened to my picture over here?
I guess I always look tired. So I don't open my eyes all the way. And then if I do, I kind of look like a
What
killer.
happened to me over here? It's all right. You can still hear my voice.
I look like Tucker Carlson. Like,
Okay, I'll read this and then can we get some quiet? Days of Future
hi,
Past.
Jessica.
Okay, in Days of Future Past, the Moody Blues have at least done what many others have dreamed of and talked about. They have extended the range of pop music and found the point where it becomes one with the world of the classics. Here, where emotion and creativity blend, where poetry, the best group, and the symphony orchestra feed on each other's inspiration. The Moody's have chosen to paint their picture of every man's day, which takes nothing from the nostalgia for the past and adds nothing to the possibilities of the future. For such a fusion of pop compulsion and classical writing, it seemed obvious that the Dream
Speak up, buddy. We can't hear you.
that the Dream sound system would be the ideal recording technique, and here in the deep, wide spectrum of all round sound,
Spectrum. That's appropriate.
it has, we believe, become more possible than any other way to be totally submerged and hence totally committed to such a deeply emotional statement of the human condition today. Hugh Mendel. This person said all that. He's right. They really created something absolutely magical.
Kenny, you got to speak up. Nobody in the chat could hear you towards the end, but
They really made something absolutely beautiful with that fucking album. I got played for my father because he fucking loves classical music. And he's not just a traditional classical music fan. He's an all-around. He likes classical music, traditional, and
Does he like to talk about music as much as you do, Kenny?
and the classical music of blues, jazz. That is the classical blues music. Yeah. So he's all around classical
That's
music.
cool, man.
He's a classical music geek of both sides.
I think I just fell asleep.
All right,
I
I'll
think he
stop
did
talking
too.
about that. We'll move on to something else.
Kenny is back on the weed, although I don't know if he has anything else. Otherwise, I think he'd be smoking.
I'm gonna
So now that
say
you're back
my
on the weed,
billion.
Kenny, can I send you some?
I cannot. What does Billiam say? I can't say I am or not.
I'm out of whiskey.
I'll go buy some more. Now, you've tried Jack. Have you tried other bourbons? There's some better bourbons than Jack. There's Bullet. Have you tried Bullet?
No, I haven't tried.
Bullet is supremely awesome. It's way better than Jack. Even Jesse James, the original Outlaw bourbon, is better than Jack. Jack is the industry standard, so it's not that good. It's like Budweiser. It's the industry standard. There's way better beer than Budweiser. Sam Adams blows the shit out of fucking Budweiser. It's better. Same thing with Bullet. Bullet might be the ultimate bourbon. When you start to like bourbon, you gotta try different ones. There's so many.
Kitty's crying for you right now, Kenny. Or Ryan, I'm not sure which one.
If you want me to add
Let's hear
Ryan,
Kitty
I'll
purr.
fucking add Ryan right now.
Yeah, add Ryan.
Once.
It's not core 4 without 4 people, bro.
Okay.
Even if it's never going to be a core.
Ryan.
I had Hennessy for the first time 2 nights ago. It was pretty good, actually. I usually don't take just shots, but I had about 6 in about 2 hours. Super wasted off of it.
Since I can't hear him.
Ryan, join in. He's already he's in the thing, Kenny, already.
I put RY. He's not findable.
You put RA.
I put RY.
Put A.
He's already here.
How do you do that, Kenny? What's up?
Hello, Ringo.
Hello.
Peace and love, Kenny.
Now that
Peace and love,
Ringo's here,
Travis.
I will tell my story
Peace
in the
and
Ringo
love.
voice of one of my father's friends. All right. Yes, this is Richard Starkey. That's my real name. And there's this book named Funk. We'll call him that because that's his nickname. We're not going to give his first name because we don't want to dox this man. So he came upon a bar and found me, and I said, I'm Richard Starkey. He said, I know who you are. I drink with this man. I had a drink called a Lemon Hot. That was their favorite alcoholic drink. It's very nice. Right, that's the Ringo story. Pretty cool.
I'm so confused as to what's going on.
Jessica,
All right, this-
I don't know what he's talking
I was
about.
just telling the
Okay.
story in the Ringo voice. This guy's Funk, one of my dad's college buddies, met Mr. Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr said, I'm Richard Starkey. And he goes, I know who you are. That's Ringo's real name.
Hey, Mr. Kenny, can I make a request?
Yeah.
Can you do you and Travis split screen? Can you try to zoom in on the YouTube?
Why did that?
You did, but
now
you,
we're
you,
really
you added me, so you're small again. So you want to zoom in on you and Travis so you could see you guys up closer.
Trying to do that, but I just have the 4 up here. That's really the best I can do. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll figure it out.
All right.
So you're seeing Ozzy this week, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh,
Prince of
really?
Darkness.
Well, my church is my musical artist, so I'm going to my church.
Kenny, what are you going to wear to the concert?
Well, I'm not one of those people that wears the artist shirt, so I won't be wearing a Sabbath shirt. Probably wear
Yeah,
like
you're too
the
cool
deep-
for that, I know.
I'll probably wear the deep purple shirt. They're heavy.
All
I
right,
can
not
select
bad.
another. That's how.
What are your favorite songs that Ozzy plays live that you're looking forward to?
Bark at the Moon. That's a good one. There are others like trying to think of them now.
No More Tears? Does he play that?
That's a good one. Yeah. Maybe he'll play some Sabbath stuff. He might.
Crazy Train?
That's one up there.
Going off
Kenny,
the
are you going to go
rails.
crazy when he plays that
He may
song?
also do some Sabbath stuff. When I saw Circle Jerks, Keith Morris, right? He ended with 5 Black Flag tunes because he can. You can do any song live. Just wanted to do Black Flag stuff, and he did. It's awesome. I also heard him with Flag. That's all the members of Black Flag that didn't want to do a concert with that asshole Greg Ginn. They decided, well, he owns the name. We'll just be Flag. We'll have a better show than he is. So he's only doing a show with one guy, the other asshole, Ron Reyes. So I said,
Kenny, I just want to say, you and I right now, we look fucking cool, dude.
all right,
Like
thanks, man.
smoking and stuff, we look
All right,
pretty
you
cool.
want to see my shirt? That's under this shirt. It says "Punk as you get." Sick of it all.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
You see that?
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
It's sick of it all with hardcore band with safety pins because it's got so many fucking holes in it. If you get holes in your shirt, that's pretty punk.
That is pretty punk, bro.
Yeah, putting it on, I cut myself
Yeah.
because it's safety pins. I put Band-Aid on. It's all right. It's not the first time that's happened.
Jessica.
chest
Travis, you look less high when the size of a thumb.
I got my chest once.
We're
putting
still
the
trying to
shirt
get
on.
see anything. You should just put yourself up or put me up, Kenny. Because
Yeah, Kenny, put
really see
put
anything.
yourself up or Travis or switch back.
All right. Why not?
Let's test it out, brother. Let's do it live. Let's
do it
Fuck
live.
Do it live. It's the only way you're gonna learn, right, Ken?
I'm trying to do it.
Try double clicking your name in the Discord.
When it comes to the screen, that's the fucking best I can do. Deal with it, everyone.
I know you need to double click me or yourself in Discord, brother.
We can't just go with this right now.
Why can't you just click yourself or me? No one can see anything, so it's pointless.
Here we go.
Just try it. If it doesn't work, no worries.
All right, I double clicked on Travis. That's about the best I can do. Is that better? Everybody has to
I
be
mean,
on
it's
screen.
better than.
All right, is that
Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better.
good? I don't have
But
to be
then-
on screen, right? One person's on screen, so I can lay back and just talk, right?
Yeah. I'll make funny faces while you
All
talk.
right, what was I saying before I got interrupted by Technics?
We were talking about Ozzy, what he plays live.
All right. I was saying
War Pigs. War Pigs is real good.
That's good. He might play Sabbath stuff. I was talking about the Keith Morris thing. And I was talking about that I saw Flag, the band that they put together without Craig Ginn or Ron Reyes. Flag had Keith Morris, Des Cadenna, Chuck Dukowski, and Bill Stevenson, and one new guy to replace Ginn. So everybody but one guy. So it definitely felt like Black Flag all the way. Bill Stevenson played drums in them in the 80s. He's the guy who played the drums in the band the most for the longest amount of time. He's also in the Descendants. So Bill's a great drummer. I got to meet Dez afterwards. He stood at the stage. I wanted to meet Chuck and a few others, but I guess they weren't out there, and I had to go see another band because it was a music fest.
If Ryan took you to a concert that was hip hop, would you go?
What?
If Ryan treated you to a concert for hip hop, would you go? Like with maybe Ghetto Boys or I don't know who's playing over there.
Depends who is. I've seen a few. I've seen the Beastie Boys. I've seen Wu-Tang. Who else? I saw Dr.
You have
Dre.
seen Wu-Tang?
I saw Dre and Snoop during that tour for, what was that?
Up in Smoke.
No, what was the first album?
Kenny,
The Chronic. For that
do you want
album.
to ask Ricky Powell if he wants to come on your show?
Who's that?
He's the fourth Beastie Boy.
Oh, you mean
Oh, do
the...
you
Oh,
know
yeah,
him
that thing
personally?
that... Like, Ricky Powell's fucking this girl, that guy. Is it the real guy?
Yeah.
He's in here right now?
No, but I can ask him if he wants to come on.
All right, because I would have some few questions.
You can talk about weed with him.
If that story's true.
He has a documentary. Somebody's doing a documentary about him,
Wow.
so you could talk to him about that as well.
I went to see the documentary before I talked to him. Yeah.
Kenny wants KC on the show. If KC's listening,
Oh yes.
let's get this going. Kenny wants to interview
I
you.
have to get it going first. I went to watch his new show, do a bunch of background, and really prepare a bunch of questions. Do some research on the guy before he's in there and talk to him a bunch of times. I have a messenger, so I'll start the wheels on that. I've already prepared a couple questions that I'm going to do in an interview. So I'm already starting to do stuff. I'm watching old clips, like in a high pitch, like the fish one. No.
Ken, what do you think of Travis's on-screen appearance? He's kind of like the Benji Bronk of the show, right?
I'd say so. He looks pretty cool. But I'm saying like that. If high pitch had balls, he would have been a man and not gone, no! He would have gone, Howard, let's do it right now! Let's do it live! Right, but he doesn't have balls, so of course he's not going to be a man. He's going to be a little bitch. Right.
Ken, do you wear a winter hat in the summer?
What?
Fuck you. I don't like my greasy ass nasty hair, man.
I've worn hats like that in the summer because I was a wigger.
Wigger.
Kenny,
I said wigger.
Jessica J wants to see you, Kenny.
What?
Can you switch to you? Jessica hasn't seen you in a while.
Flip,
she wants you to switch to you for a minute.
Please. Yes.
You got to make it exciting, Hank. You got to cut to different scenes here, you know?
Jesus.
Gotta be the producer of the show.
Jesus, it's like I got to do a YouTube show.
Right, here we go. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, Kenny.
When was the last time you showered, Travis?
Also, when
2 days ago.
Next time I see Murphy's Law, I'm going to talk to the singer Jimmy and see if he wants to be on the show. Probably
This is
not
good,
at
Kenny.
one of the regular shows. I get on the boat lots of time. They do a boat show right before his birthday. On the boat, before they have 2 opening acts at least, so you have lots of time with the main act to talk to the members. So I'll talk about them if I'm on there next year when they do a boat show.
Is it a motorboat show?
No, it's like a boat. It's like a boat that goes around the harbor. Like they have rocks off concert cruises. They always play one of those right before his birthday. So I'll make sure I got plans, and I make sure it's not like this. I'll make sure I'm not doing anything. Even if it's on Saturday, we won't do 4 chord because I'm seeing Murphy's Law, and I'll talk to him about being on the show.
There you go.
Lots of time with the band. Well, if the cops don't shut down, because they go around Manhattan smoking weed and all that, the cops shut down once, but then I saw a few more shows.
Kenny, the chat wants to know if you moved your bed to the other side of the room.
No, it's at the same position as.
It's just that the screen is flipped. That's what's going on.
Okay. Maybe I'll get the sax player to be there too. They've had sax player for a while. The guy was in Simulators. That's how Jimmy knew about him. Simulators is an early, not hardcore band, but punk rock band in the late 70s that had Harvey Flanagan, a future member of Cro-Max, and a few other people. And the sax player currently in Murphy's Law was in that band. He's in a lot of different bands. His name is Rayvon. I don't know his last name, so I wouldn't know to even reveal it. But that's just his name. He goes by
A sax player?
Yeah. He's in a lot of other things because he's a professional musician. That's like his job. Unlike the other guys, they have like, I think Jimmy is, the singer is the guy that does drywall. Well, when you're a punk band, you got to do other things to make, I don't know, a living in between touring and shows. But Rayvon is a professional, so he frequents in other bands and punk bands and shit to make a living.
Can we switch gears here for a second? How was people want to know how your work week went?
Fine. Went like it normally does. I had 2 days, and I get Monday and Tuesday off. Thank you, Jewish people, for having holidays. So glad they get the 2 days off.
Thank you, Billiam.
I get all holidays that the school gets off. Well, winter break. I don't know why they have the winter break. Upstate, they don't get the winter break because they get snow days and the extra ones because it's upstate. The main boss, her husband does the same job, but in Connecticut. That's where she lives.
The main bowl?
Yeah.
When you go into work in the morning, do you say, hello, bowl?
No. Because I can't talk. That's one of the other things that got me fired before they gave me a second chance. I talked about Stern. It's inappropriate because he does outrageous comedy. Even though he's not really doing the same thing, it's still inappropriate.
I mean, he did outrageous comedy, Ken.
Yeah, but even talking about him, even though he doesn't do it now, is inappropriate because he did it. So that's still part of him.
So you were talking about like a bit or something, and someone thought it was inappropriate and reported you?
No, just talking about him, period, is. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Through that, I found out the boss likes him, but it's still inappropriate to bring him up.
Do you remember what one you were talking about that they got angry with?
No, it has nothing to do with it. Just bring him up is inappropriate. Because of what he talks about. Like sex and all that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have identified what I said and did and won't do any of that again. That's one, though. Like I also said that one of the staff people was pretty. That was another mistake. I won't be doing that again. None of them are in the mind of me working there. Right. So I won't be mentioning even if someone is. I'll just keep it to my fucking self and move on.
Ken, I thought that you stopped smoking.
I stayed up all night as part of that. So I can't stay up all night anymore. So that's going in.
You stayed up all night smoking?
Well, if you want extra energy, you bring that in because it has...
It's no secret. He's been drinking Red Bulls late at night, so that's why he's wired.
Well,
Kenny, what's going to happen when we go camping? Are you going to stay up all night?
No, I'm going to go sleep at the end of the night and wake up the next day.
Okay, because I think that might be kind of like if you're going to be up all night while I'm sleeping, that's going to freak me out.
Really, when you're going camping, there's nothing like TV, masturbating to porn, and anything like that, and then people online to keep you up. Nope, there's nothing like that. So, and there's no place to go in the middle of the night to get another Red Bull. Nope,
there's no. Yes, there is. There's no masturbating while camping.
No, well, then you can't watch porn.
Sure, you can. You can watch it on your device.
It's just too similar to the Blair Witch. I'm starting to get freaked out, Kenny.
Okay. Like, if I can't get a Red Bull, can't talk to people online, can't...
Kenny, I mean, there's going to be like a 7-Eleven or something.
How about can't watch TV? There's no reason to be up all night. I'll just go sleep normally, pass out at the end of the night. I've gone camping before, and I didn't stay up during any of it, so I won't do that now. Won't freak anybody out.
Kenny, what do you want to do on the camping trip? Like, what do you think would be fun for us to do?
He told me.
Have a campfire, tell scary stories. If anybody has a guitar and knows how to play it.
No, please, God, no.
What, we can't do Kumbaya? Why not?
Kenny asked me earlier if we need to kill animals or not.
What did you say?
Well, I know hunt, so I won't be the one doing that.
Well... You never know, Kenny, if we get so far out there and you mess up the food.
Then whoever brought a crossbow or a gun knows how to use it should be the one going hunting. I'm not gonna use any of that.
Mr. Trap might be.
Wait, are we supposed to bring a gun and a crossbow camping?
Well, if you want to go hunting,
I thought that was standard.
If you want to go hunting,
That's
bring one of those.
Standard camping equipment.
If not,
do you want to go hunting?
I don't know how to hunt, so I don't. But if somebody knows how to hunt and the food gets screwed up.
What if we say what if I'm like, you know what, Kenny? I want the whole experience, and I want you to catch our dinner. Like I want you to go fishing and catch the fish.
Well, then, if we have to go hunting, somebody has to show me how to do that prior to. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
We'll figure it out. I'll be with Kenny. We'll figure it out.
Well, you guys are men.
We have to get firewood. You have to help me get firewood.
Okay, I've never fired a gun, so if you want me to fire a gun, we have to go shooting range so I can fucking learn how. That's right.
You're gonna have to bring an axe now, Kenny.
And we're going to have to dress appropriately, meaning we're going to have to get flannel shirts.
I have those. I'm already good on that.
And hiking boots.
I have plaid shirts, and not only that, if we go in October and it gets a little cool, I have padded flannel. That's right.
Rocco says, Kitty, the whole experience will result in you ending up in a hole.
Well, you never know. We could wind up in a foxhole.
That's right. Kenny, bring the shovel.
Well, if they ask me in all life, forget about this camping trip, Person I would want to have pull me out of a foxhole isn't here. My boy Jim, my friend Jim. Known that guy forever.
Kenny, we should get some of those blue tip matches, and you can light them off your zipper.
Of the people that we're going with, pull me out of a foxhole. It's you,
Kenny. Would you consider yourself?
Did you hear me?
Kenny?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a pyromaniac?
What does that mean? No, definitely not. You mean fire? No.
You're not into fire?
Not as much as they are.
Like, are you going to get turned on when we start a campfire?
No, they would. They cause stuff called, like, arson and shit. I'm not into that. That's called illegal. It's not very good either.
You have to bring a pocket knife to sharpen your marshmallow stick.
That's easy to find.
That is very true.
You can find those in places. They sell them.
Well, I think we should do this authentically. I don't think we should buy stuff like that. Like, I don't want to buy a stick that's been sharpened. I want to sharpen my own stick on a rock.
All right. But what if you need a Swiss Army knife? You never know. It's got other tools on it that could come in use. I'm saying rough it, but bring...
Yeah, you have to bring utility items. He's right.
Yeah. It's not like we're doing like the fake camping that rich people do where they have everything like electricity and all that. That's not real camping. It's camping for douchebags that are rich. Even if I had the money, I still wouldn't do it. Because I like to be authentic and do real camping. No matter how much I have.
I'm excited for you guys.
No matter what my self-worth is. I still wouldn't do the rich person camping if I was rich. I'd do the real shit.
It sounds like the 24/7 stream is going to be up far before the camping, correct?
I don't know. Probably.
Well, she's already ordered it and it's on the way, I think.
All right.
Kenny, why don't you unbox it on here with us, and then everybody can like help you set it up.
All right. I get the camera tomorrow.
Wait, what time are we meeting tomorrow?
You said the morning. How about 11?
I know I said the morning, but I didn't really mean the morning. I mean, like, noon.
Okay, that's fine, but buses start running out around 4 for me.
Okay. Well, we don't have to hang out. We can just... I can just, like...
4, you can't... 4, they all leave Fordham, but yet 7:30 is the last one going out of where I live.
Cool, okay. Kenny. We don't have to hang out all day. Like, let's just do the exchange, and I'll be out of your hair.
Do the exchange.
All right, noon is fine, but I did want to catch the Giants game, but I can miss an hour. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you and Ryan going to a Giants game together?
At the end of the month, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
On the 30th of September.
Are you guys gonna what is it called? Gating or whatever?
Tailgating. That's what it's called, tailgating. Yeah, definitely. You have to. It's part of the whole thing.
What do you do before you go?
It's just like Ozzy comes with tailgating. I have my
tailgating. Are you gonna tailgate?
Yeah, just like Monday, I'll be tailgating at Ozzy. I have my therapist at noon.
Shotgun and beers.
I have my tailgate. I have my therapist at 12, and then right after that, at 1 I leave for Ozzy.
Are you gonna meet some girls when you're tailgating?
It depends.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
It depends. I come up to the tailgate that I select. If women are there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. I don't base the tailgate if women are there. I base if it's a good tailgate. It doesn't matter. The tailgate has to be good either way, women there or not.
It will be good. There's bottles everywhere. People are very generous.
Right.
They'll give you whatever you want.
To the first tailgate, I'm very selective. It may not be that good. Plus, it seems a little rushed and it doesn't look good to them. You don't pull up to your first tailgate. Just like Derek made the crucial mistake by marrying his first girlfriend. Nah. You don't do that.
Okay. Are you guys meeting? Are you guys meeting in the parking lot, or are you picking him up? What's the deal?
He's going to take the train to MetLife Stadium, and it's going to drop him right off. He'll be fine.
I don't mind meeting in a parking lot. I have his number in my phone. I can put it in my phone.
It's going to be. Did you ever see that documentary, Heavy Metal Parking Lot?
Actually, his number is in my phone. We've been texting, so I can text him when I'm in the parking lot and tell him exactly where
That's what it's going to be like.
Oh, Michael Sachs just came in. The guy who were playing that day, that were playing the Saints, Giants versus Saints. Sachs is talking shit.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Sachs, the Saints are going down.
The 30th of September, the Saints are going to get their asses kicked. That's right.
Drew Brees questionable, Michael.
Drew Brees is going to get injured. Peace and love is going down. That old man that's 39 now is going down.
The Giants are going to get lots of sacks that day.
His name is Michael Sacks. That's funny.
So I got some interesting news.
Yeah?
You might have a very special person that is going to be doing some secret work on your 24/7 cam show.
Okay, when we end this, can you tell me?
Well, I'll tell you when the time comes. But
I mean, when I end the stream for everybody and we're still live together privately, could you give me a clue, at least?
No, I mean it's someone you definitely want on your side.
Okay.
I'll tell you later, but
okay,
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, fine.
What?
Okay.
Is it Vinny?
Maybe.
Okay, you said,
right.
Hello, Kitty. I'm wondering, when am I going to interview Scott Ian?
As soon as you get your shit together.
Okay.
You really have to. You have to ask. Honestly, you have to ask Alex, and
okay.
I don't know what's going on with her right now.
All right. I'm not going to interview anybody like Ian or Mr. Armstrong till I get the phone connected into the soundboard. Yeah. Because what if Casey Armstrong doesn't want to do Skype and he doesn't want to join the server? Then I like to have two fake phones.
Vincent and Bessie, the Italian Jew.
But then I would like to have two. Hello, I like to have two fake phone lines connected. One that I didn't reveal to everybody that that Armstrong calls in on. That's a new number that people will have access to soon. So it could be, unlike Timber Stream, take two calls. Better than taking one. But before the Armstrong interview, I'll just have the one, the main number that everybody knows.
Yeah, let's get everything, you need to get your technical stuff in order, and you need a little bit more experience.
Right, so I'm not going to start talking to Casey on Messenger till October. Then, hopefully by then, I'll have the whole connection of the sound.
That's a great goal, Ken.
I heard a tinkle. Someone mute him.
Peeing.
So, Jesus.
Your stream, it doesn't sound very strong.
Okay, I know. I got to work that shit out. By the time we have Armstrong and Casey, it will be fucking fixed.
Armstrong and Casey?
No, I mean
Put that tiny thing away.
So, by the time Casey Armstrong is here.
Is it really tiny? Hovar, do you have a tiny penis?
I mean, we can measure.
Whoa, okay.
I'm sure it's better than Tiny Peterson's because his, I hear, is really tiny.
I'm a girl or not a shower.
What is are you Irish?
Who, me?
Are you Irish?
Oh no, I don't have any Irish blood in me, lad. But I English, and the English like to drink a lot.
I wonder if we could wrap this up in like half an hour. Would that be okay?
Yeah, man, half an hour, dude.
Yeah, Kenny.
If like Weaver was a no-show, that's all right. He's getting tanked. I'll let him get tanked for the evening. He'll be here Tuesday. He's always here then.
I can try and fill in for him if you want. Hey, Kenny, how many cocks you put in your ass?
How many beers you had tonight, you fucking alcoholic?
No, it's not the English. It's called the Irish curse.
Did you hear me, Weaver? How many fucking drinks you had tonight, you fucking alcoholic?
Is Weaver in here?
6-pack, asshole.
Have another 6 and pass out, you're drunk.
What do you think Weaver drinks when he goes out?
Semen?
Besides the bartender's cum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Do you think he's more of a beer guy?
Maybe he's a
tequila guy. Is he like a vodka guy?
Maybe it's a couple shots of Jack. I picture a couple shots of Jack, then a few beers.
Yeah.
If I'm picturing, but I don't know.
What if he drinks fruity drinks?
Then he shouldn't be calling me a fag.
I could also see that too. Like,
did you hear me?
Drinking a Cosmo.
Then he shouldn't be calling me a fag. Oh, shots fired. You ever seen the Kids in the Hall sketch about a guy the girl drink drunk? It's pretty funny.
No.
It was great. Let's see, I think Dave plays the girl drink drunk guy that's making fun of Kevin in the sketch. Yeah. Oh, it's so great. One of their best.
Yeah. Bloody Marys.
Champagne.
Penny likes Bloody Marys.
There's nothing wrong with a Bloody Mary. There's this great place on the Upper East Side or West Side that makes great. J.D. Lemon. They make
Is it Bloody Marys?
They make a great Bloody Mary. And they make a real Bloody Marys. They don't have a Bloody Mary mix. They make it right there.
That's really good. There are a couple of places like that in the city. There's this place called Suburban. It's on
I've had Bloody Marys all over the city.
Bleecker and Bowery, Saxon and Pearl, and they have a Bloody Mary bar. It's so good.
Honey, I've been
Have any of you guys ever had Everclear?
Honey, I think I've been there. I've had Bloody Marys all over the city and J.D. Lemon. It's a shit. They make the best one. It's fucking the best.
I don't like vodka, but I'll drink that.
You guys ever had Everclear? Like, or apps?
Well, Willie, my soon-to-be brother-in-law, drinks Bloody Marys everywhere. He's like a Bloody Mary connoisseur. You
ever have bacon in it, Kenny? Bacon.
No. He loves the Bloody Marys and drinks them all over. He go to me and I'm like, I got.
There's a place called Cook Shop that puts a giant piece of like candied bacon in your Bloody Mary.
Wow, never had that. Maybe I'll have to go try that. Yeah, I didn't really like Bloody Marys that much, so I met him and I'm like, you really like it? I gotta start drinking those more.
The bloodier, the better.
Yeah, but him and my sister are different than me and Derek. They were never really that metal fans, and they never really liked hardcore. Willie thinks Danzig and the Misfits and all that is a little too jockey for him. His opinion.
Jockey?
He's allowed to have that opinion.
Ken.
I get it. Danzig is definitely a jock. Yep.
Danzig is not a jock.
He's a guy with big muscles. He's definitely a jock. Same thing.
Well, don't you think he's maybe trying to compensate for something else, and that's why he works out so much and gets bulky?
What about Doyle and fucking Jerry?
I mean, have you ever read?
They definitely look jockey. They're dudes with big muscles.
Kenny, there's something called the penis chart online. It's like the long and short of it.
You're saying Danzig is a small cock?
These groupies who put together this like penis chart of all the rock stars that they banged, and they like see how big their wangs are.
Cock? Is that what you're saying?
And Danzig had like one of the smallest penises.
Really?
Well, he's short. That might be the reason. The other two guys are taller.
Well, I mean, being short doesn't
excuse you.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, I don't think the other guys are trying to compensate for that. I'm sure they're bigger. I don't know.
I don't know. There's like 200 people on the list.
That's true. Maybe Jerry's got.
Hey, Ryan, you want to see something gross?
I don't know if Jerry's got bigger.
No.
I don't care.
Sure? I can breathe through my nose now.
Well, you see, I interviewed Scott.
I don't want to look at.
Well, Kitty, if I interview anybody in the Misfits, I like to interview Jerry first.
You'd like to interview who?
Jerry first, if I interview any of them.
Well, that's Alex's best friend, so.
Okay, so I think I'd have a bigger chance.
That's sick, dude. That's gross. Stop.
What's gross?
What is wrong with you, dude?
You mean Helen?
That's what I was talking about. That's my scab.
He's not on camera, so the audience is safe.
I'm not on camera.
So stop talking about your fucking gross scab, dude. Jeez.
You know, Alex was supposed to come back to New York City today.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard a word, which means that she probably did not get on the plane.
Yeah. That's usually Alex's behavior at this point.
You remember how many times I said she was coming and it took like 5 or 6 tries until she actually got on the plane?
Well, you know, that's typical Alex behavior at this point. Yeah.
At this point, I think she's kind of always been that way.
Yes. As we have seen and have you have known. Right. That's all right. It's worth the wait when we met her. She seems like
she was worth the wait, you think?
Yes, she's one cool lady. That's all I'm saying.
You liked her? You liked her big boobs?
Yeah, but I liked her personally. That's all. Nothing to do with big boobs. She was a cool lady. She could be flat chested. I still want to hang out with her.
She's a little bit older than I am.
She's like my age, right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's still fine. Just Derek didn't like the fact that you were older than him.
She's in your sexual landing or whatever you call it.
Yeah, well, she's my age. Derek felt a little turned off because you two are much older than he is.
He did what?
He felt a little turned off because you two are much older than he is. That's all. He's young. He wants somebody young.
Oh, because we're older than he is. Yeah, he's like 21 or something.
No, 26, not 21.
Okay, he's 26.
All right. I feel when you're 26, you don't want somebody that's 40.
Yeah, you need an 18-year-old when you're 26.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. If he's more my age or your age, you definitely want to fuck both of you. Right. Why is that?
Can they handle two females?
I mean, I feel like I'm I hate to say it's so cliche, but like fine wine.
Yeah, but you see, when I'm his age, I wanted to fuck a woman that was 40 or 35, so. Right.
You know, I mean, he could get a 21-year-old girl, but it's going to be a 21-year-old girl, and she might not have the experience, or, you know, when you're 21 and it's a little bit different when you're older and you really know what you want and you're,
right.
you're experienced.
He really should be going with older
and
chicks.
Skilled.
He definitely should be going with older chicks because because he's young, he's got the youth, and cougars like fucking young people. So I would be playing that card if I were him.
You would like cougars?
Yeah.
That turns you on.
Just that when I'm 26 and I got 40, that's hotter cougars because I'm 41, so I'd be looking at like 55 and all that, and 50.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ken.
I mean, there's some guys that are like really turned on by a woman that has more experience than they do.
That's true.
Ken, can we switch back to Travis for a little bit? He's making something in the fridge.
I'm turned on by that.
Oh, great.
It's hot.
Travis is like going in his kitchen.
But, you know, it stops being hot when it's like Carla Kitty.
Look at my heights. That's
Carla
what I'm
Kitty's
showing you.
It stops being hot when it's cold.
No, when it's Carla Kitty, she's had way too much experience. She's kind of a whore. And not the good kind. She'll fuck anybody. If somebody said, I've been in porn, I'd be like, all right. That's not too much exposure. Would you fuck anybody? Oh, you're particular. All right, not too much experience. Carla Kitty will fuck anyone.
Kenny, we're missing some good stuff for the audience in Travis's house, dude. You got to switch on to him.
All right, switch on to him.
I was just showing the heights. But I guess it didn't work me off at once.
Here. All right, good? Better? Better?
Let's see.
Showing the day in the life of me.
That looks like a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
It's a delicious frozen pizza.
I like
barbecue chicken. Oh my god.
Well,
so good.
Well, Travis, you don't live in New York.
Is that necessary?
I wouldn't eat frozen pizza.
Yeah, I'm hungry. It is necessary. Food is necessary, kitty.
You know what I mean? I have real pizza available where from the good stuff like New York, so I wouldn't eat frozen pizza. I go for the real thing. But you're in Cali, so that's the better choice. Their pizza sucks.
Is that a personal pan pizza just for you, buddy?
I mean, it's gonna be my dinner tonight. My lunch
Is that DiGiorno?
It's like Home Alone.
Is that DiGiorno?
Yeah, just like Home Alone.
A delicious pizza just for me.
Hey, Travis, is that... Hello,
Pizza.
Hey, Travis, is that DiGiorno?
No, it's California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah, I've never had that.
We have one of those.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
And they have calorie count on the menu.
Yeah.
Really?
And I've stopped in there in emergency, like to have lunch before, and I just like look at them. I sit down and look at the menu. I'm like, oh my god, and then I have to leave.
Now, Travis, if you were in a pizzeria, you would have washed your hands before that, right?
What the fuck did you just do?
Yeah.
What?
What did you just smell?
What are you talking about?
You just put something up to your nose. What the hell was that?
I did hear that.
That was really weird. What did you do?
Travis, your phone is like sideways. Turn it.
It was my sandal. Okay.
You just smelled your sandal.
Yes, I've done it many times. What's wrong with that?
Why? What's the point of that?
So I felt like doing it. Jesus. I want
Much
to smell
better,
my
thank you.
foot. Okay? Excuse me for smelling my foot. I won't do it on camera anymore.
Kenny, are you watching? We're in Travis's fridge right
Yes,
now.
I'm
Come on, we
watching.
need some commentary.
I'm
I'm
watching.
shocked that it's that clean.
Grapes. Wow. My fridge
It's
isn't even
pretty
that clean.
organized.
My fridge isn't that clean. I need to clean my fridge on like Tuesday.
What are those eggs
Right.
already made?
Those are scalloped potatoes, cheesy potatoes.
Because
Cheesy potatoes.
If I had to guess what was in that fridge, I would say expired milk,
No, I'll show you. Nothing
week-old
expired here.
pizza,
Hey, there's a kitty.
some
That's
beer.
Those grapes look pretty good. Ooh, that kitty's pretty
Yeah, the
cute.
grapes are like they look kind of retarded.
You have a
Honestly,
cute
come
cat,
back to those
man.
real quick. They're super
Does that
long.
cat ever go into your bedroom?
Sometimes.
Put the cat
Usually
back
not
on.
though.
What's
This
the
kitty.
cat's name?
Pretty kitty.
Truly. Hey, Truly.
Hey, true. Ooh.
Truly.
Good
Hello.
boy. You're a good boy.
Hello.
You're a good boy. He's like fucking.
Can we see your condiments, Travis?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Go
gonna
back to the
put-
fridge.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see here. We got my favorite hot buffalo.
How much
I don't
hot
like this
sauce
shit,
do you
but I
have?
think
I actually
a
like
lot.
that hot sauce. It's really good.
You don't have
the
Tabasco?
logos are- Hey Sriracha.
Did you guys know that Doyle makes his own hot sauce?
Doyle?
Doyle from the Misfits makes his own fucking hot
Oh,
sauce.
Doyle rules.
Doyle. Then we got barbecue sauce.
Is that from?
Barbecue sauce.
Is that shit all expired?
What
I bet
movie
it
is
is.
that
No,
from
not
again?
at all. None of it.
What movie is that from again? I forget.
Billy Madison.
Oh yeah, oh, Doyle rules, and then they slip on the banana. That's great. In
Nasty
the car, and they all go over the edge. I love that. What? Apparently now in the movie, a Doyle does not rule.
He called the shit poop. That's what Travis does.
You know what's in my fridge right now?
What?
There's like 5 bottles of like half
Oh my
Drunk,
god, I always forget about that. They call the shit poop, but it is poop.
orange juice.
It's all
There's
poop.
like 5 bottles. I think I did a
So
video
funny.
before showing you guys my fridge, and it was like all orange juice, like different kinds.
Have you guys been on Netflix in recent times? Adam Sandler has came back. It's a whole new career now. He doesn't suck anymore. His movies are awesome again. He bottomed out, man. He's making horrible fucking movies. I've seen the Adam Sandler movie, and I'm like, can't even look at this guy's movie.
What was the
Sucks.
movie he made with Drew Barrymore where they had kids and they took them to Africa?
I didn't see that. That's old Hollywood. His movie on Netflix
That
now.
wasn't. You know what? I have to admit that I kind of like that movie.
I haven't seen it. I'll check it out. When I was talking about a horrible movie, that movie he made on Father's Day fucking sucks.
Rock-
Yeah.
Rocco says blended.
Yeah,
Clean
but what about that
bathroom.
movie he made on like fucking that came out on fucking Father's Day? It's fucking awful. It sucked.
Kenny, I'm just going to read some comments from the
The
chat.
Daddy's
about
Boy
Travis,
one,
okay?
right? The Daddy's Boy one. I almost walked down that thing. It's so bad.
Joe Trap says Helen is a cat lady.
Dude, get rid of that synthetic air freshener.
Which
Pretty
one?
funny.
Oh, those are good.
Ugh, garbage.
I love
Throw
it.
it out.
But
Throw
have
it
you
out
guys seen
now.
any of the new Sandler movies? They're great.
Sick.
Did you hear me? He plays a nerdy guy in Sammy Wexler. That's the best one. All his buddies make cameos in that movie. Even Papa Booey's in that thing.
There's the tissues. There's the infamous
Guys,
tissues.
you want to see the horrors?
Ryan, did you
This
hear
is
me?
the next-
Yeah, hold on one sec, Kenny. I was looking at the tissues
Nolan.
that Travis stuffs in his
No,
pocket.
he's in that movie.
He
Yeah.
I
puts
still want to show
he
off
puts
my
4
room.
or 5 of
It's
those in
kinda
his
bad.
basketball shorts.
It's kind of bad. My room's really messy, but here we go. I'll go ahead and stand up there.
But Ryan, you heard me, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Gary's in that movie. Sammy Wexler. Oh, the opening, the intro. Warren Michaels is in
Right.
the intro.
Right.
Rock is in that movie. Chris Rock. Oh, David Spade. They all play themselves. Oh, Colin Quinn plays the character. He's in throughout the movie.
Ronnie Mund is in it.
No, that's the new one. I'm talking about Sandy Wexler. That's not the new one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, all these people are in Sandy Wexler. Oh, Jennifer Hudson plays the character. He's got some real fucking stars in that thing. Oh, yeah. He plays the main character. Arsenio Hall appears as himself because Sandy...
Jennifer Hudson. Would you tap that, Kenny?
Definitely. Okay, because Sandy Wexler plays a talent agent back in the 90s. So Arsenio Hall had to play himself back in the 90s. It's great.
Kenny, do you mind if I sing a song?
All right.
Travis's sheets are filled with piss and cum. He don't wash them. He don't wash them. He don't wash them.
Pretty funny. Any more lines to that?
Disgusting.
It's not that bad.
I'm not on camera.
Can I send you a black light flashlight?
I can check out my Twitter because I'm not on camera. And it won't look weird because I'm not facing the camera.
Ken, you know what was a shitty movie by Adam Sandler? That Jack and Jill movie. That was a horrible movie.
I don't think it's that horrible. I thought it was okay, but I get what you're saying. I liked it well.
It was a bad movie. You thought it was okay?
I thought it was okay.
You know, it's nothing makes that okay.
Yeah, but what about that Father's Day movie, like the Daddy Boy thing? That was fucking bad. That's like worse than Jack and Jill. That makes Jack and Jill look good. That's not an understatement.
I mean, any movie makes Jack and Jill look good. The fucking Nazi movie, if you ever saw, makes Jack
Look at
and
that
Jill
movie
look
that is worse than Jack and Jill right now. I'll look his career up.
Kenny, are you going to wear that hat camping?
Probably not.
What would you like to wear? Would you like to wear one of those like fur hats that are like plaid that go over the ears?
No, that's if we're camping in fucking January, and we won't be. That's a January hat when it's like so cold. You have to.
So
wear
it's still going to be balmy in the first week of October?
I'd say so. Like the ear hat is a hat you don't go camping in because it's too cold to go camping. That's like, holy shit, it's so cold. My ears are cold. That's not camping.
But what if it's chilly at night and we have to like huddle together to keep warm?
That's not camping weather. That's like I'm in the middle of a fucking
Well, it's going to be
blizzard.
chilly out in the woods. I mean, you know, it's probably going to be like 60 degrees at nighttime, if not 55.
That's not chilly. That's like put a leather jacket on and get in front of the campfire. That's not chilly.
Leather? No, leather's not going to do it.
That's not like chilly. That's like it's cold. We got huddled together. We're in a car in the middle of a fucking blizzard. We're trying not to die. That's huddling.
Look, we're gonna have like warm sleeping bags and stuff, but you never know. What if it starts raining and it's really cold? How are we gonna sleep? Like, who's gonna sleep next to who?
Are you really gonna get a sleeping
Yeah.
bag? 2-man sleeping bag?
Fuck yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
That's a great retweet.
You're never gonna need it again.
Good video.
A 2-person sleeping bag?
Yeah, I guess you could.
It's fine. I'll put it on Craigslist. Someone will take it.
Looks like a good rush hour. There's all kind of stuff online. Retweet that.
What?
I'm just looking at stuff online on my Twitter.
Hey, did you send that King of Leon box set, Katie?
No, I forgot. I'll do it.
All right, I'm on Twitter. That's cool.
It's on top of my fridge.
How much you gonna pawn that for?
Okay.
It's like $150 on eBay.
All right, I'm looking up Adam Sandler. All right,
He'll sell it.
Wikipedia.
He's gonna pawn it for less than the shipping. Watch.
No.
No. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I don't think that those records have even been played.
Well, that's why they're gonna be valuable.
You guys like the Kings of Leon?
No.
Mr. Sandler.
Maybe the pawn guy's a big King of Leon or Leon's whatever.
Do I look like I like Kings of Leon?
No, but the pawn shop guy might.
I've liked a few songs.
Have that.
They've got some pretty good songs. They're all right.
It's like a big box set with the vinyl and everything in it, or?
Yes.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can get some money for that.
It's like 5 records. 3 or 5.
That's cool. I mean, take your time. I'm not actually.
There's probably some other shit I can send you too. I have these Paul McCartney posters from like the private Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
You could probably get some money for those too.
Dude, it just got super chilly in here.
Kenny does a pretty good Paul McCartney.
Oh my god, there's a ghost in here, guys.
No, I'm not
There's
really
a ghost
Paul
in
McCartney.
here.
I'm more Ringo.
Holy shit, there's a ghost.
Kenny, look at the holes in your shirt, man.
Hold on.
That is very.
Wow, what did the ghost leave?
Travis, why are you putting your balls on the fan? What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Careful, dude.
The demon just spoofed by and said.
Click
he wrote
was
something
pretty
on the
bad.
keyboard.
You ever seen Click? Click was pretty bad.
I feel like we're having 4 different conversations.
I'm sorry, I thought of something. Oh, the ghost attacked me. Started turning my light on.
You ever seen Click?
On the
Ryan?
whiteboard.
Click kind of
It
sucks.
says M course is gay. Crazy. Yeah, man. Of course, even
I don't see that
demons know
movie I
you're
was
fag.
talking about.
Dude, I
yet.
just saw a stain on that blanket.
This filmography sucks.
Oh, yeah, there's
They don't
stains
have
on this
everything.
Dude, that is
It's not good
gross.
with them.
You are gross.
They don't have every
Well, you don't know
movie
what
here.
the stain is. It's not. It's not.
This is like the
juice.
most incomplete fucking. This is like the most incomplete fucking this filmography I've ever seen. They don't have every
God.
movie on here, so they don't have the movie I'm talking about.
Kenny, what's up with Adam Sandler?
I don't see the movie I'm talking about. How's that possible?
Happy Gilmore. Grandma.
You ever seen Grandma's Boy? Okay, you know
Oh shit!
it stars all the guys that's in every fucking movie.
That's
Hey, Kenny, you could count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
So you've seen that,
You know, what I,
right?
you know what I thought was really funny? It's like of the same vein, but like not the same anything.
Yeah.
There was that movie. It's called Bad Teacher.
I've seen parts of that. I haven't seen the whole thing.
My God,
Parts I saw
that
were-
was really funny.
The parts I've seen were really funny. I just haven't gone down and I've seen the whole thing. I saw the parts I've seen. I was just flipping through HBO and I caught parts of it a few times. I'm ready to
Of
bear
course,
down.
Kenny's still on fucking Adam Sandler.
No, I'm done with him.
Still talking about Adam goddamn Sandler.
Okay, I'll talk about something else. What are your favorite top 5 greatest Stern phony phone calls ever? I'll do mine first.
Oh my God.
Why can't I talk about that?
All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
No.
Why not?
You're the host. You're supposed to pick someone else.
All right, you go, then I'll go, Ryan. I still got my top 5 memorized.
Scores, man's about having fun, motherfucker.
Why are we talking about the movies that are in the theater right now that you potentially might go see?
I don't have any. Okay, move on.
Do you want me to send you to the
Sportsman
movies
got a
tomorrow
tattoo.
to see
Okay,
None?
that's number 5. Go on to number 4. It's in my
I
top
feel
5.
like Kenny, do you want to go see the movie None tomorrow?
I'm thinking about. I've seen a commercial for that. All right, just go on to number 4, Ryan.
Oh, buddy, are you sick?
Are we counting Tradio?
No, actual funny phone calls they work on, not call the show. We don't count that.
Is the Crackhead Bob one? Tiki Dang Man?
That counts.
one?
That counts. That's a phone call. Okay, is that number 4?
So good.
The Sour Shoes ones where I want you to go to jail.
Yeah, all right.
That's
That's
gotta
in my
be on
top
there.
5. Okay, what's number 3 then, or 2?
Blackbird's got a big fat cock.
I want it in my mouth. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So that's 3. What's 2?
That's a great question. What do you have?
Okay, number 5. Sweat cream. I'm a woman. You're a woman. Like, anyway, I can't believe you. I just don't have time for this. This is a serious call. Okay, number 4 would definitely be. Are you a grimy Mexican? I get strong smell from my wang. Wait, call that hillbilly. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
I got
gracious.
hold on. Number 3 would definitely have to be. Scores guy got a tattoo. Why the fuck you telling me that? I'm telling everybody. Don't you know who I am, you fucking fool? I'm Scores Man. Okay, that'd be number 3. Number 2. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3. Evil Dave calls a gay bathhouse. Scores Man number 2. Of course, number 1. Steve Langford's got a great big cock. Are your parents here? Yeah. I want you to go to jail for this.
Yeah.
That's harassment. 300
Ooh.
phone calls.
Ooh.
And he doesn't realize he wasn't pranking you. Sal Richard, hello. Hello, McFly. I love how high-pitched Mike told them what to call him. And then high-pitched sees him after 300 phone calls. Throw the phone on the ground, broken.
Okay, Steve, can I call you right back?
Yeah. The work that went into that thing definitely makes it number one. They worked on that thing for like a whole fucking year. I'm just harassing them. And how could you not realize that it's guys in the office? The guy that plays his dad is even from the office. Yeah. I'd say close to that, number 6 was the Pavarotti phone call. Still think about
What
it.
about who's high pitch?
That's pretty good. Or even
That's got to be number 1.
Oh, you know the new great one where before he died, right before he died, Evil Dave called a rabbi, a real rabbi, and said he wanted to convert to Judaism. He said, "What is Paul Schaefer's an asshole?" Or Paul Schaefer's a fag in Hebrew. And he didn't get an answer. The rabbi just laughed. It's great. That's a great new one. Maybe I'll put it in main chat later. It's fucking gold.
You know what's a good one? We're freezing, Howard. No hot water.
You know, one of my favorite Jack and Rob's is Fake
Oh,
Arnold.
we're freezing.
When Fake Arnold, like the sex expert is on, and he goes, "You want to hear me jerk off? I'm masturbating right now to the sound of your voice." She's all into it. Or when they call the gay sex line with Howard's mother's voice, she's, "Oh yeah, do me."
My grandson, Rusty, my grandson.
Oh, you know, it's also great. Yeah, my grandfather liked to order food. He's got Tourette's. Fuck! Hot water. Fuck! Dry oatmeal. He just keeps on ordering hot water, dry oatmeal. He's got Tourette's. Fuck! Dry oatmeal. Well, guys, how could the nail salon, the girl, the guys are in drag queen, not know that she's being fucked with? I mean, really? They even pointed it out as they're playing the phone call, right? How can you not know you're being fucked with? Hello? There is no drag queen ever.
What was the item? Yeah, Casper's got a good one. Couple jizz stains on the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, that's good, too. I love this radio one where they go, "You can't talk about Rooster anymore." Of course, that's the thing that they're going to talk about next. They should know. You don't tell them what not to talk about. They'll talk. Of course, that's what they're going to talk about next, right? Yeah.
This wasn't a prank, but this was a voicemail. Hey, Johnny, did you catch the replay of that guy that said I need to build a ramp for the school? Find that guy.
Oh, you know, I really love.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
Didn't one Gary or Artie's friends call like some sports guys and ask him, "Did you get a blowjob from Mickey Mantle?" Was that like Artie's friend or something, or Gary's? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, my grandson just learned how to pump off.
But didn't like Gary call a sports guy or Artie, one of their friends, and ask the guy, "Didn't you get a blowjob from Mickey Mantle?" I think it was like an old story on the air that it was Gary or one of Artie's friends that called the sports guy to ask if he got a blowjob from Mickey Mantle. Which is so great. Kid, you got any favorites while we're on the subject?
How big are your balls? How big are your balls?
I don't know. I can't remember offhand.
Oh, I love how when they kept on pranking the same Yankee guy, they
But
came
definitely
in.
like Howard's parents' impressions,
Yeah.
like make me laugh so hard.
You know, I love the Yankee guy that they're always pranking came in and showed his cock to George Takei. So great, right?
Kenny, let's watch Travis eating his pizza. Can we zoom in?
All right. But did you hear me? That the Yankee guy they were pranking forever came in and showed his cock to George Takei. It's so great, right? Fuck.
I can't do it, George.
Oh, hold on. I gotta click on it over here.
Tsunami.
Oh my. You got a beautiful cock. Tickle my tits. Oh my. Actually, one of my good friends, my friend Dan, could do George's voice all the way. He's really good at it. I think.
What happened to your pizza, Travis?
Oh,
Are you eating in bed?
Yeah.
Eat pizza in bed.
Nothing wrong with that.
I said 20 minutes ago. I could probably do this for another 15. I'm good. Then I'm good. Then I'm done.
I can't walk around anymore because my phone needs to stay on the charger.
Well, then put it on charger, man. Stay with us.
It's on the charger.
Well, you want to be on camera, Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan, go on camera.
I'm good.
Why not?
Oh, come on, Ryan.
Come on, beard.
You're the good-looking one.
No, I'm special. I just joined for the audio.
Yeah. You ever
How much do you think it would cost me for a nose job, Kitty?
You guys
ever
watch?
This nose just
How much is a nose job?
Yeah, if I wanted to get it enhanced, like I want a really big nose.
Tip refinement.
You guys ever watch Impractical Jokers?
What?
You need a tip refinement. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I want it to be bigger. Yeah,
you guys
want a bigger nose?
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's big enough already.
Let me see. Let me see your side profile.
You guys ever watch?
Why would you want that to be bigger?
Jesus. You guys ever watch?
Because
I'm trying to say something.
Sorry, Kenny. You go right ahead, Kenny. Go ahead.
You guys ever watch Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that show and I crack up. I've watched an episode where Murr put on like fake, like the hair fill and shit, and he had like full hair. Right, but then they had him put his hand on it and mess it up. But it was fucking hilarious. It's crack up when I was on vacation in Jersey watching it on True TV.
Kenny.
And then he's in the whole scene with like this fake hair shit all messed up for like 2 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, man. Do you ever watch a Monk back when it was on?
Not all the episodes, but I watched like 3 or 4. It was pretty good. I went to.
Really?
Plus that guy was on Wings, and I fucking love Wings. Wings was great.
You know, would anyone believe me if I said I don't know? I've never watched a full episode of Three's Company. Like, I wouldn't recognize.
Get the hell out of here, man! That was the shit.
No, I swear.
Come on, dude. You gotta watch, man. Especially Up in the Air. Up in the Air.
Where is it even playing anymore, though?
Up in the
I think
Air.
it's a
The
little before
episode.
our time, Kenny.
Up in the Air. The episode. Jack is scared of flying, right? So Larry coaches him into it, and he goes to a party on some like off some island with Janet, and then he it's a little sleepy, so they say, "You want to get up? I've got something that doesn't even have the alcohol," and he drinks it. Then he's dancing with a plant on his head. It's fucking so great. I still not even watch a whole episode of that. Just look up that scene and watch it and just laugh my ass off. It's so great.
Is that a bottle of booze in your bed?
Well, my doggy's bed.
Dude, you gotta watch that, man.
Why is there a bottle of booze in your dog's bed?
I just throw it down there.
Travis.
I pick it up, obviously.
Travis, you really have to go enjoy the great, hilarious late John Ritter. That guy was really so fucking great. He really is.
What is he starring?
He's in Freezer Company. He's the main guy. He's the guy. He's Jack. Jack is the guy. Yeah.
That's cool.
How could you start watching Jimmer and be part of his show without watching that? That's like his favorite show.
Is that blasphemy?
Well, not exactly, but really. You heard
Is there tape on that thing?
You heard him talk about like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you didn't go watch it. I didn't have to go watch it. I already seen it over and over again, growing up. Right. They have like in reruns, like crazy when I was a kid.
My batteries are just fucked. That's talking about.
Charge your phone, man.
No. I mean, like my vape batteries. Look how that's actually really dangerous.
Well, then go charge it.
No, it's not dead, Kenny. Look at it. It's gonna. That's how people's vapes explode in their pockets. They get all fucked up like this.
Well, then don't put it in your
starts to
pocket.
wear out. You got an answer for everything, don't you, Kenny?
Well, my friend, right upon Mr. Ritter's death, he's on a new TV show, and then had a heart attack.
Hey guys, shout out to David Bass, 10-4. Says Travis, you got a beat up vaporizer.
But how Mr. Ritter came into our lives, how the way Mr. John Ritter came into our lives was Freezer Company. Came on, and he made us laugh, and we loved the guy. And we still do, even though he isn't here. You gotta go watch, man, sometime. It's fucking so great. It really is.
What's your most underrated movie there, Mr. Kenny?
Well, Freezer Company is one of my favorite shows of all time. Still watch it now sometimes. It's great. Underrated movie of all time. I don't know if I can answer that, but one of the new, really underrated movies is He Never Died with Henry Rollins. It's so great. Anybody ever seen that?
Kenny, did you ever see those old movies with Lydia Lunch?
No, but I've heard some of her music. She was on that Sonic Youth song, Death Valley 69. That's a pretty good song. This won't get taken down if I just play one song, right?
Kenny, what was the name of the Henry Rollins movie again?
He Never Died. He plays Kane because he never died.
There's this movie called Fingered, and Henry Rollins is in it with her. I think he's in it with
Fingered?
her. Yeah, you'd probably like it.
Right.
But I can play one song, right?
No.
Kenny, like Freddie got fingered.
I think I can
Unless
play
you're
one.
gonna delete it immediately after Kenny, no.
Dude, I played a song in the Wendy one. That's still up.
I'm just telling you, man. Copyright strike. It just depends if the algorithm finds you or not. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll see. If it does, I'll delete it right after you say. All right.
Shout out to Schwoog.
Okay,
Cunts.
Cunts.
You cunts. The fuck?
All right, I don't know.
I miss Eric the actor.
Me too. All right, I know what album.
How did he die again? Like, was it not having a big enough heart, or?
I know what to look up on here.
I mean, I think it was just a lot of different things compounded.
Okay.
You know, when you're disabled like that, things stop working, and I think you know, he wasn't supposed to even make it to his 12th birthday or something.
Oh, here we go.
Bless his little heart.
All right, I'm gonna play the song
You know?
right now.
Oh, Swoogie. Ruh-roh.
Well, I don't know what to do.
He has heart issues, yeah. Sucks.
That was great, Ken.
What do you think on this?
Nice, dude.
Only
What
song
do you think of, remember his girlfriend?
I'll turn it down a little.
Where is he now? Remember Eric the actor's girlfriend?
What girlfriend?
The girl that he met at the airport, remember?
You met a girl at the airport? I don't remember that.
He had was it Ehlers-Danlos syndrome?
I don't remember
When
that.
John left him, it really took a toll on Eric. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I don't know if I remember her. I remember he went to the bunny ranch.
Kenny, do your neighbors bang on the walls ever to tell you to turn the music down?
No, because I don't give a shit about my neighborhood and nobody cares.
They don't give you mean looks or nothing like that, Kenny?
Nobody complains. Nobody cares. I'm playing music loud. Like, this isn't loud. Stereo would be way louder, and I try to lessen that at night, but sometimes I do.
I love it.
So I say Gonzo harassed Eric to death.
But really, on my stereo, you can't play super loud, or the sound will tell you to turn the fuck down, because
You keep
the
cutting
record
out,
player
Ken.
will start to fuck up, and then you got to turn it down. And the speakers will, and then you know it turns the fuck down. It's too loud. The speakers start fucking up.
What the heck is he doing?
I have no
Can't
idea.
be quiet during the song.
Yeah, it's good song, bro.
That's it. Just 3 more minutes plus.
Kenny, the viewership is dropping really fast.
Come on, Kenny.
All right, I'll fast forward a bit.
Kenny, stop playing songs. You're gonna get more strikes, and they're gonna take you down.
People have questions, by the way. We got to continue the show, buddy.
Wait, one
Got a little off the
minute.
rails there, man.
Trap says, have you ever been in a fist fight?
Good question, Trap. Thanks for calling in.
I've been
Kenny,
a couple.
comment?
And he said, "Go Cowboys."
No.
Nah, he didn't say that.
Kenny, have you
He
ever
did.
been in a fist fight?
All right. That's the mountain. I'm going to play that song. Pretty good song.
Kenny, have you
Oh, my
ever been in a
goodness.
fist fight?
Yeah, I've been in a few.
What happened? When was it? Where was it? Who was it with? When? What? Tell us how it went down.
Don't incriminate yourself as the White Plains stalker either. I mean, the person stalker.
And can you put yourself back on screen as you tell this story, please?
The choker.
Yeah, I'm boring right now.
The White Plains choker.
Oh.
Kenny, quick, please put yourself back on screen.
Okay, I'm on screen.
We're Earth to Kenny.
Let
We're
me
losing.
think. The last time that happened. Well, the last time that happened.
Super TikTok.
Last time
We don't need shit pics over here.
Hello? Can I explain the last time it happened? Please? It's a few years ago. I was trying to go see the Stooges. And some guy tried to get in a fight with me. So I poured beer on him and punched him, and then they kicked us out.
They kicked you out? Did the police come?
No, they just kicked me out of the show. I haven't been able to see the Stooges since. I hope they keep on touring. Maybe I'll get to see them.
So basically, you got pissed off at some guy, threw beer on him, and punched him.
I got kicked out. I should have not done that because I really want to see the Stooges.
Is that where you got your charge?
Did you cry because you
No.
didn't get to see the Stooges?
No, because I figured maybe they'll tour again. I'll get to see them.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook, I follow the Facebook page of James Williamson. He's in the Stooges. He's the guy that appeared. They got back together, and he's the guy that he's the new guitar players. They are about to make Raw Power. So he brought the heavy sound that made Raw Power heavier.
Good to know.
He even made a record after the Stooges broke up called.
Prince says that he wants to call you Kenneth Swayze and Roadhouse from now on.
All right. I was also.
Do you feel like kind of a badass that you punched some guy in the face?
It wasn't a real big.
Kenny's definitely a badass.
Did he tell the mugging story yet, too? Isn't that what we're going to talk about?
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah,
job.
he didn't have much of a story with it, though.
All right. There was a time in the late '90s that somebody pulled a knife on me, got my money in New York City, and a time in the early 2000s there was a gun in New York City. Well, all the other times where I live, it happened twice, like 4 years ago. Actor. These people don't use real weapons, so they're pussies. And another actor maybe 2 years ago. I haven't fallen for it since, and I won't. First guy got 40, the other guy got 20, and it's not going to happen.
40 years.
No, $40.
Oh.
Yeah. And I got robbed of my money trying to get drugs in New York City, and the guy just ran, and he ran faster than I did. So that's kind of a mugging, but not really.
Did I ever tell you about the one time where someone masturbated on the back of my coat?
No.
How did they masturbate?
Travis. God damn it, Travis.
How does that go on?
What? What did you know?
Tell this story. We want to hear.
I was in a train station. Some guy jerked off in the back of my coat.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Pretty hilarious, though.
How did he?
He actually got he had baby gravy on your jacket.
How did you even let this happen?
Because I was standing in line for something and I felt him like really close to my back.
Why didn't you just mace him?
I wasn't carrying mace.
You should
Was
have.
his name was
Carry
Jared?
mace. You should carry mace in the future in case this happens. You never know, it could. Why not carry mace either? What if some guy?
Jared who?
What if some guy? What if you're somewhere? And some
Me,
guy,
Jared.
what if you're somewhere and some creepy guy wants to grab you? Mace will take care of him.
Wait, say it again, Kenny?
What if you're somewhere and some creepy guy wants to grab you? Mace
I've
will
had
take,
lots of creepy guys try to grab me.
Mace would take
Oh,
care
don't
of them
flatter yourself.
immediately.
I'm not that creepy.
Pepper spray would take care of them immediately. It's not illegal.
No, I can use my hand.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Mace would send them the message. Stay the fuck away.
Kenny, I had somebody try to assault me maybe 5 years ago, and I kicked the shit out of him.
You tried to what? I missed that because fucking parents.
Someone tried to assault me about 5 years ago, and I kicked the shit out of him.
She's kind of like that girl from Kill Bill.
What you mean?
Uma Thurman?
Beatrice
Yeah,
Kiddo?
that one.
Beatrice Kiddo? Was that her name in the? Wasn't the character name?
The chat is looking at you more like a badass tonight, Kenny, after tonight, all these revelations. Just reading what they're saying, that's all.
Kenny, you're the hero of the people right now.
Okay, you see, why do you think, after my account destroyed, why do you think all these people like Bleach and Truth Raider, you remember he's the guy that they're talking to the last time I was in Jimmers that I recognized as Damien Darko, and they said, vote. Who's the worst troll in Jimmer? Artie Wang or this guy? He's one of the reasons why Ken Television was born. He's a tool, he's a troll, somewhat entertaining, can play guitar, and a fucking asshole. Right.
Hooray.
Right, like he's the first person in Periscope that I told the story about being with females. Something I wish I never told him. And he won't let me forget it everywhere I
I'm
went.
so glad you told that story.
Right, I'm glad I told Jimmer, but I wish I never told him because he wouldn't let go. Every place that I would be in, watching somebody scope, he would just tell everyone. And I'm like, why can't this guy shut the fuck up?
It's a wonderful story.
Yeah, but I don't want that asshole
special
telling
It's
too.
a wonderful modern day love story.
Yes, I like
Kenny,
telling
when they
that
say
story.
that stuff, you just gotta own it the way that you own
I
it.
know,
when
I
you're
like telling
it,
that
bro.
story. I didn't want this dick telling this story because I don't like this asshole.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He's a troll and a tool and an asshole.
Cool.
Truth Raider. I don't think he should really
I don't
Truth
know
Raider.
why I'm still hungry after this dinner.
My nickname for him really is Douche Raider because he's a douche. And he shouldn't call himself Truth Raider. He should change his name to Douche Raider because he's a douche. Right. And of course, like you, he's a Trump supporter. Of course he is. But
Of course he is. Typical Trump supporters.
Unlike you, he voted for the man.
I'm 100% with you on that one, Kenny.
It's a great story, Kenny.
Yeah. Well, he does play guitar, so he's not totally untalented. But the minute he stopped having a call-in show, he stopped being that much entertaining. One night I walked into the scope before I bought them, and he's just sitting there begging for fucking money. And I'm like, wow, he doesn't even do it to get your
Wait,
donation.
who are you talking about?
This guy, Truth Raider. He won't even do something entertaining to get your donation. He's just sitting there begging for money like a bitch. And I'm like, dance or something. Play an instrument. Give us a show if we're going to give you any fucking money. Dance, monkey. Yeah.
Dance,
I want
monkey.
my fucking money's worth. I'm going to give you 1 fucking cent, you asshole. I even said that. You just sit there begging for money like a bitch. Like he's homeless on the street or something. I'm like,
Kenny, did you put those holes in your shirt yourself?
no.
Yes, because he's sick of it all.
No, that's just the band.
How do you get holes like that in your
When
shirt?
you have
You
a
just
shirt-
sell that T-shirt at
When
like Vintage Twin for like $500.
No, I wouldn't sell the shirt. When you have a shirt
With
for
or
so-
without the body odor.
when you have a shirt for so
Wow.
long and you wear it over and over again, starts to get holes. I've had this shirt probably since 94, 5 or 3. It's so old. It has holes now, and I put safety pins in them to keep the shirt from totally falling apart. To see the Murphy's Law shirt my friend Victor gave me, it already had holes in it.
Dude, a Trustafarian punk rocker would buy that shirt for $500 without even thinking.
I'm not going to give it up because I don't have any others, and I don't know if I'm ever going to see them again. I got this at a show, so I'm not going to give it up. I like this shirt, so I have a drawer full of shirts that I would give away, sell to the fans of this. Is none of this. Shirts I don't like anymore, or have extra copies of.
Travis, what are you having over there?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not making noise.
I think it
thought it was-
is like art on the back and shit. And I'm jealous of my friend Eric. He's told me that he's seeing them perform the first album live soon. And I'm like, motherfucker. Maybe they'll tour New York. Maybe they'll bring it to New York. I go see that.
Kenny, what are the next 3 gigs that you're going to see?
Ozzy, and I don't know after that. I'm not going to that many concerts anymore. I want to go more see comics because, you know, one of your favorite comics died, and I'm like, I didn't even get to see a guy. Like when Carlin died, I never got to see him. So I want to see these comics before any of them die. You never know.
What comics?
Artie Lang, I want to see Artie again. Artie could die of a heroin overdose literally a day from now, or 5 years or less. That's my prediction.
Why don't you reach out to him?
No, if he's doing a gig near me or I go to it, I'll be at that gig. I have to reach out to him, and I'll meet him there. Right.
Tell him to try Kratom.
No, same thing with Colin Quinn. I want to see him. I don't think he's going to die any soon. He's not a drug addict, but you never know. He could get hit by a car the next time, like 5 days from now, or right after I see him, or he could live for.
So
like
why aren't
20
you
years.
living? Why aren't you living your day to day like it's your last Kenny?
Nah, I'm not entertaining her like these guys.
Pretty damn entertaining.
Yes, but I'm not like Artie. Artie's a degenerate gambler that lives on the edge. I'm not that at all.
Speaking of that, I really think that we should apply for a SAG card for you.
I'm not an actor. And I'm probably never going to be one. That's for actors.
Ack.
Doesn't matter. When you start doing television appearances, you're going to need it.
Maybe then. I'm not doing that yet.
What if, like, Nike endorses you or something?
No. Nike sold out. They went to, what's that thing? They went on Amazon, fired thousands of people, kicked 12 designs to the side. So I would tell Nike to go fuck themselves. They don't have integrity at all. They had it, and they went on to Amazon and lost all their integrity whatsoever. I literally tell the CEO, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit, and hang up. I want nothing to do with them. They completely sold out. They're like the Rolling Stones now. Rolling Stones have no credibility whatsoever. So far on the Bigger Bang Tour that's been going for way more than since 05, they made $600 million off their fans. 600 million reasons to tell them to go fuck themselves. Right, Nike sold out very much also that way. They had integrity. Then they signed up with Amazon, lost every one of their integrity, fired thousands of people, got rid of 15 designs. They lost their integrity the minute they did that. So I wouldn't want to be represented by them for 1 second. Right. Before, maybe, if I was a basketball player that was blowing up, I'd tell them, you call me again, you want me to be with your sneaker, I shit in your mouth, so go fuck yourself. That's what I
It's a
tell
great
them.
campaign.
And I tell them, you're ineligible anyways. I just signed with Foot Action.
Birkenstocks.
I just signed with Foot Action. You're too late, asshole.
Yeah, who would be, like, your top 5 dream sponsors, Kenny?
Doc Martens, that's a good sponsor.
What's the hat brand again that he wears?
Dallas hats. It would be something I wear. So it'd be a brand that I wear.
Yeah, but Dallas Hats is not going to bring in the moolah.
Right, but I don't care about that. I care about integrity. So I want
Then
to wear.
what's the point of being, like, doing a sponsorship if you're not making money? It's a lot of work.
Yeah, but honey, what drives me artistically has nothing to do with money. So I don't care what drives
What I'm
the
saying
money.
is, why go through
I
all
believe
the,
in
like,
stuff that
work
has
of having-
integrity.
What's the point of having? So you're just wanting to get free hats from them?
Probably.
You would like do commercials or whatever, or like photo shoots and all that hard work in exchange for hats?
Or whatever. Honey, money doesn't drive me. Art and integrity does, and stuff like
Okay,
Nike.
then you don't understand what a sponsorship is then.
Yeah, but whether I do or not, I wouldn't be sponsored by somebody that doesn't have fucking integrity and something I don't fucking wear either because I have some. Nike does not, nor do the Rolling Stones, so. Right.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say.
There you have it.
Kenny, can you show us your collection of hats?
All right.
We have to bring hats camping because if we don't, we're going to be men without hats.
That's true. You can't have that happen.
Hat. I'm not going to bring hats. A hat is fine. It's what?
You have to do this.
I'm already planning my camping wardrobe.
Camping is like 2 fucking days. You don't need to bring a million hats. One hat is fine.
Kenny, some people like to, not procrastinate on their packing.
I pack light going camping. All right.
I know, but what?
I'll show you the hats I'm keeping in my collection. I'm not keeping all of them.
I am going to be ordering us matching onesie pajamas.
I'll show you this hat. It's a Vans hat that I got at the Orion Fest for free. They were giving away shit. They gave this away. They were there. They were at the skate demo in the middle because Robert, the bass player, likes skating and surfing, so he was at the skate demo area. He skated himself. He knows how to skate. He did some skateboarding. Actually, no, he didn't. He hung out there. So that's the same thing. The John Fogerty hat that I got at his show. It's the least expensive thing in clothing merch. Got my friend Jack the t-shirt. Because he
Hey, Darth Kratom, what are you doing over there?
Okay, that's an old work hat. In fact, I could still wear that one.
Dude, you sound like... What are you...
That's
What?
There's a Baseball Hall of Fame. My dad got me this
I
hat.
actually had that hat in my closet until recently, and I threw it in the trash.
What hat?
No, but it didn't have the closed back. It had like that Yankees hat.
Why would you get rid of this? My dad got this right near the Hall of Fame.
Because somebody left it here.
That's sacrilege. What's that? All right. Well, you didn't buy it yourself.
Travis has a can of Ready Whip, I think. That's what he's... What is that, Travis?
This is the
stuffing his cheeks with...
Can I go on with the hats? I was going to describe the next hat. What's that on? Jesus. Can I do that? You wanted to do the hat segment.
I don't know what that noise was.
You wanted to do the hat segment. I have to explain this next hat. Okay, this is the Let's Make America Grope Again. Take off.
That's beautiful. Okay.
Let's Make America Great Again. All right. It says Let's Make America Grope Again on the front. On the sides, not my president. Not my president. And fuck Trump on the back. And on the cover it says, by supporting Trump, you're supporting fascism. That's right. That's right. Free Hat Day, they had the sun visor a few years ago. Might have been a decade ago or something. It's an old hat. I won the championship hat. I'll bring out other hats in a few minutes that have been autographed. They're giants. I'll show you the hats. This must have been from the fresh market. Still has. Alright, new hat. I got a gas station. It's my replacement fedora until I actually get a real one. Now I'll get rid of that.
It's your golf hat?
Maybe. The other 2 hats have been autographed.
Why don't you switch it for the rest of the end of the show? Switch it.
Yeah, you gotta try each one on, like just for a second even, and it'd be better if you did it with like a little walk, like you walk up to the chair, sit down, and then you sit back
3
up.
hats, actually. All right, before I get to the giant stuff, I saw the hard rock band UFO from Europe, and the singer Phil autographed my UFO hat. Let's see where is his autograph? It's in dark. It's down there. I don't know if you can see. Trying to show. That's probably too dark.
Is that a bark?
That's a UFO hat, the band. They're from Europe. All right. You can probably see autographs on here. And I think O'Hara and Snee and David Deal signed that one.
Kenny, people are asking, did you put the whole? They're asking the same question I asked.
They probably
Did you
signed
put
that one too. Maybe Joe. I think Joe Moore signed that one because he signed that one. I think. And David Deal, and Snee and Scott O'Hara definitely signed that one. They were on that championship. Yeah. Maybe one day when he's all retired and people have kind of forgotten about him and you can make an appearance at free signing, Eli Manning will sign that one. Right out of retirement now, he caused a mob scene. Like people just jump and mob him. It'd be like Beatlemania. But like 15, 20 years from now, they won't remember him so much that it'll be Beatlemania. Right?
Yeah.
So that's way down the line. Or maybe I seen that card show and I paid for his autograph. That's probably more likely.
Is Travis all tuckered out?
Kitty, are you getting sleepy? You want to get out of here? I mean, I'll drive you home.
Cool.
I don't mind paying for
No
autographs
worries.
at a card show, but there's some people I wouldn't pay for an autograph. Right.
So Kenny, I'm gonna send you one of these pajamas,
Yeah.
and I'd like you to pick one out.
What are they?
They're
I don't
just,
really.
they're just PJs for when it gets cold, and I'd like you to wear them camping as well.
I don't really wear pajamas. Sorry.
Well, just check them out.
Yeah, but if I have to wear pajamas, I wear like sweats or something, and that's about as pajama-y again. I don't really wear real pajamas. I don't like them. In warm weather, I don't real wear pajamas either. I would just wear t-shirt underwear. I guess cool. I would wear sweats and like a long sleeve or something.
Flannel.
I've never been into pajamas. I mean, all the pajamas I had, I gave to my dad because I'm not a big pajama person.
I freaking love flannel season.
What plaid is all year round, and they're not really called flannel now.
Hell yeah, it is, Kenny. That's what I'm talking about.
That kind of went out in
Plaid
the
shirts are for
90s
winners.
because if it's not fuzzy anymore, it's not flannel, it's plaid. And that's what it is now. Flannel kind of phased out.
There's a hair trend this year. It's called flannel hair.
That might be different.
What's that?
I mean, what I have that's kind of flannel that resemble the 90s is some padded plaids that I got. They're real flannel because it's padded, so they go fuzzy. I'll show you. I still got one. I got rid of one because it had a missing button. So I got X. I'll show you.
Kenny, do you want adult onesie pajamas with the butt flap or without?
We have to wear onesies. Jesus. That's another thing. Maybe regular pajamas I might like a little. I hate fucking onesies.
No, Kenny, you would really enjoy these.
Really,
I know it.
it's one outfit. It's uncomfortable. Sometimes they don't have a way to exit. That's good.
100% the flat, by the way.
I don't like being cramped in a whole big outfit. Nah. I like being able to slip out of it at any point if I want, if I need to. I like the free upness of like sweatpants.
Yeah, but you can. I'm telling you, this will be like you'll be the most comfortable you've ever been in this goddamn thing.
This is like.
There's nothing like being
This is like in
like
today's world what they have that looks flannel-y because all plaid doesn't look that way now. Because flannel.
Okay, we'll get you a plaid onesie.
I still don't like onesies.
I'll
that
order it
much.
on Amazon right now.
Do you know my size or anything?
It's giant size.
Why can't be that big? I don't want like what's the guy from Talking
I mean, the
Heads?
last time you told me to get you a size or something, I got you some shirts for the photo shoot, and they were like 4 times too big than what you told me.
Yeah, but I don't want like David Byrne in that famous video too big. We're wearing a suit that's way too big.
I think you could really rock that look, though.
Yeah, but that's a little too big, and plus he's already done that. You know, like same as it ever was. That suit's a little overblown because that's the point. He's making fun of suits like that. Right.
Is that by your house, Ken, the fire department?
Probably there's a fire somewhere off in the distance. Just because you hear it near, they're going.
Are they coming in to say hi?
No, they're going past me. That's why you're hearing in the distance. They went somewhere else. You could hear it, then they went by. They got lost in traffic, going somewhere else. If it's right by me, like my apartment building or something, you'd still hear it, but they went by somewhere off in the distance.
So it says, has Kenny bought another thong, or does he still have the only one?
Old one. I haven't brought another one. The only people I want wearing thongs near me aren't me. They'd be your gender. Right.
Kenny, what are you going to do when the stream starts and people start sending stuff to your apartment?
Depends what the hell they're sending.
What if it's like pizza?
There's only 2 or 3 pizza places I like in town, and I don't really like the places that are the corporate pizza. I tell the corporate pizza to get the fuck out of here and never come back. Right.
Pizza.
I've never had that one, but plus I don't eat pizza that much. It's bad for you, so I'd probably deny all of it, even if it's one I like. If they send it all the time, I don't eat pizza all the time.
What if they start sending you stuff like thongs?
No, I have the one. That's all I need. Now,
Why did you buy that thong again?
No, can I explain that in a minute? Now, if they sent me, now let's say if I got a girlfriend and she stayed over on weekends and they sent thongs for her, then I accept them. If she's there and says that I can wear that, right? But if not, then no.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
And I wouldn't have a girlfriend stay over here. It's got roaches and shit. I'd have to be in a new apartment. I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Hey, Ken.
We got the full cameras and we start it full time and people start sending shit. I'll start a P.O. box. I haven't set that up yet. I'll set it up soon. That costs money, the P.O. box.
The chat wants to know, are you prepared for this?
Yeah.
You are, Ken?
Sure.
I'm going to get a private number real soon so people aren't calling my regular phone constantly. Yeah. I don't want to deal with that. What's the number? Private. I'm never calling the Howard Stern show again, so I don't need to have a line to call them.
Who's calling me right now?
No one.
LED, by the way, there's a market for that where girls let their dirty thongs get dirty and then they sell them online.
Like already somebody, based on the number, my fake number, already called me list up playing a prank, saying he was Jimmer, and then he fessed up to it when I said, "What's my real number?" Something Jimmer would know. And then he fessed up and then I blocked him, of course. I won't be calling again. So meaning I get a private house number, all they'll have is a fake number to call, and I get.
I'm gonna get you a 1980s phone, like one of those neon phones.
For the see-through ones?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Kenny, Trap wants to know, how do you get an autograph from you?
And how much does it cost?
I like Trap, so for him, nothing. There you go.
I didn't get your autograph. Damn.
You forgot to? You serious?
Yeah, man. Bummer.
Wow, you fucked up, dude.
Me, I'm kind of like, when it comes to the fame thing, in a lot of ways, kind of like, who am I thinking of, that basketball player? Fuck.
What team?
There's also a filmmaker. He also skateboards. He's on
a basketball player filmmaker?
Yeah, he's on doubt. I think he was white dude. Trying to think.
Do you guys, can I say something about podcast wars? Looks, I heard it. I guess Unbleached and Say and Z are going to the Chip Chipperson live show.
Just talking about them weeds down the bad road. I want to talk about these people.
Well, no, I'm not trying to talk about Jimmer. I thought it was really
I
funny
don't talk
because
about
they're
any of
like
them.
gonna meet and be cordial, but I
Yes,
just
but
I
it
found it
weeds
funny as
them
hell.
to come in here and say shit, and then I don't want. They're not worth talking about. Let's not talk about them because they're not worth.
All right. My bad.
Okay. He also did an iconoclast with Ron Howard on Sundance. He played for the Suns, like the Phoenix Suns.
You smoking that Kush, Kitty?
No, I don't know why I'm coughing. I think it's just allergies.
I mean, I'm not gonna rat you out if you're smoking Kitty Kush. Whatever. It's cool, man.
No, I'm brushing my teeth right now, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
What is
we've been
that?
doing this for a long time. You mind if we end it? I'm kind of getting tired.
Please.
All right. So now, when you go long, you don't mind if it ends. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Ryan, Kitty, and Travis.
Have a great Sunday,
Appreciate you,
everyone.
Kenny.
All right.
Have fun watching football.
I'll see you guys in general chat for a few minutes. Then I might watch TV and go to sleep or something like that. I'll join for a few
All right,
minutes.
buddy. Thank you, everybody who tuned in, everybody, and
Good night, everybody.
have you guys a good Sunday.
Thank you for supporting.
Ryan, Travis, and everybody else. See you later.